World War I, often remembered for its intense trench warfare, also witnessed the dawn of aerial combat, where pilots emerged as the new knights of the sky. Among these daring aviators, Frank Luke Jr., famously known as the Arizona Balloon Buster, distinguished himself through his extraordinary courage and unprecedented success in targeting German observation balloons. His brief yet impactful career has left an indelible mark on the history of military aviation. In this video, we will delve deep into the life of Frank Luke, explore his heroic actions during the war, and discuss the enduring legacy he left behind. Born on May 19, 1897 in Phoenix, Arizona Territory, Frank Luke Jr. was the fifth of 9 children in a large family of German descent. Growing up in the rugged and expansive Arizona wilderness, Luke developed a strong sense of independence, resilience, and a penchant for adventure. These traits, coupled with his athletic abilities, shaped him into a determined and fearless young man. From an early age, Luke exhibited a competitive spirit and an unwavering determination to succeed. In high school, he excelled in sports, particularly in boxing, track, and football, where his tenacity and physical prowess stood out. His high school years were marked by his relentless drive to be the best, a trait that would later define his military career. After graduating from Phoenix Union High School, Luke briefly attended the University of Arizona. However, the outbreak of World War I fueled his desire to serve his country, and in September 1917, he enlisted in the Army. Initially training as an infantryman, Luke quickly realized that his true calling was in the sky, where he could combine his love of adventure with his patriotic duty. Luke's transition from the infantry to aviation was a pivotal moment in his life. Accepted into the aviation section of the U.S. Signal Corps, he underwent rigorous flight training in Texas and California. From the outset, Luke demonstrated a natural talent for flying. His instructors noted his quick reflexes, sharp instincts, and fearless approach to aerial maneuvers. By March 1918, Luke had earned his wings and was commissioned as a second lieutenant. His confidence in the air and his aggressive flying style set him apart from his peers, and he was soon assigned to the 27th Aero Squadron of the American Expeditionary Forces in France. This squadron, part of the 1st Pursuit Group, was tasked with providing critical air support to ground troops and engaging enemy aircraft, roles that would bring Luke to the forefront of the war. Frank Luke's early days with the 27th Aero Squadron were marked by a mixture of frustration and determination. He was eager to prove himself in combat, but his aggressive flying style and independent streak often put him at odds with his superiors and fellow pilots. Luke's eagerness to engage the enemy and his willingness to take on the most dangerous missions set him apart, but also led to tensions within the squadron. The primary mission of the 27th Aero Squadron involved escorting bombers and reconnaissance planes, as well as engaging enemy fighters. However, Luke was particularly drawn to the high-risk task of targeting German observation balloons. These balloons, which were heavily defended by anti-aircraft guns and fighter planes, were used by the Germans to direct artillery fire with deadly precision. Destroying them was a critical but extremely dangerous task, and few pilots were willing to take on the challenge. On September 12, 1918, during the opening of the St. Mihiel offensive, Luke had his first taste of combat success. On this day, he boldly attacked and destroyed a German observation balloon, followed by a Fokker D-7 fighter plane. These early victories solidified Luke's reputation as a fearless pilot, willing to take on the toughest missions. Frank Luke's reputation as the Arizona Balloon Buster was built during a remarkable period of combat in September 1918. Over the course of just 10 days, Luke destroyed an astonishing 14 enemy balloons and 4 aircraft, often flying multiple dangerous missions each day. His daring and success made him a legend in the American Expeditionary Forces and earned him the admiration of his peers, as well as the fear and respect of his enemies. Luke's most famous mission took place on September 29, 1918. Despite being ordered to stay on the ground due to the deteriorating weather and intense enemy activity, Luke took off alone in his Spady 3 fighter plane, determined to attack a series of German observation balloons near the town of Mervaux. In the face of intense anti-aircraft fire and enemy fighter planes, Luke managed to shoot down 3 balloons in quick succession. However, during this mission, Luke's aircraft was hit by enemy fire, and he was forced to make an emergency landing near Mervaux. Refusing to be captured, Luke drew his Colt M1911 pistol and engaged a group of German soldiers on the ground. Despite his valiant efforts, he was fatally wounded in the ensuing firefight. His death marked the end of a brief but extraordinary career, and he was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor for his conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty. Frank Luke's legacy as one of America's greatest fighter aces is immortalized through his heroic actions and the recognition he received posthumously. His Medal of Honor citation highlighted his fearless determination and his remarkable success in the face of overwhelming odds. Luke became the first aviator in U.S. history to receive the nation's highest military honor, and his story has continued to inspire generations of military aviators. In addition to the Medal of Honor, Luke received several other prestigious awards, including the Distinguished Service Cross, the Croix de Guerre from France, and the Italian War Cross. His name and legacy are also commemorated through the Frank Luke Air Force Base in Arizona, named in his honor. This base serves as a lasting tribute to his contributions to military aviation and his extraordinary bravery. Luke's story has also been immortalized in various books, documentaries, and films. His fearless approach to aerial combat, combined with his willingness to take on the most dangerous missions, has made him a symbol of American valor and determination. The image of the young, daring aviator, willing to risk everything for his country, continues to resonate with people to this day. Frank Luke's contributions to the evolution of aerial warfare were significant and far-reaching. His success in targeting observation balloons underscored the strategic importance of air superiority in modern warfare. By disrupting the enemy's ability to direct artillery fire, Luke's actions helped to protect countless lives on the ground and contributed to the overall success of the Allied forces. Luke's aggressive tactics and fearless flying style also set new standards for fighter pilots. He demonstrated that success in aerial combat required not only skill and precision, but also a willingness to take risks and push the boundaries of what was considered possible. His pioneering approach to air combat has influenced generations of fighter pilots and continues to be studied in military aviation schools around the world. Moreover, Luke's story highlights the psychological aspects of aerial warfare. His relentless pursuit of enemy balloons, often flying missions alone, instilled fear in the hearts of his enemies and earned him a reputation as a formidable opponent. Luke's ability to maintain his composure and effectiveness under extreme pressure serves as a testament to his mental toughness and resolve. Frank Luke was a man of contradictions, both a rebel and a hero, a lone wolf and a team player. His independent nature and willingness to defy orders when he believed it necessary sometimes put him at odds with his superiors, but it also fueled his extraordinary achievements. Luke's ability to think outside the box and take decisive action in the heat of battle made him a unique and highly effective leader. Luke's leadership style was unconventional but highly effective. He led by example, demonstrating an unwavering commitment to his mission and an extraordinary level of bravery. His actions inspired those around him, and his willingness to take on the most dangerous assignments earned him the respect and admiration of his fellow pilots. Despite his rebellious streak, Luke was also known for his strong sense of duty and loyalty to his comrades. He was fiercely protective of his fellow pilots and often went out of his way to support them in combat. Luke's personal letters and correspondence reveal a man who was deeply committed to his country and his mission, but also someone who cared deeply about the well-being of those around him. Frank Luke's story is one of unparalleled bravery, skill, and determination. His accomplishments as a fighter pilot during World War I made him a legend in American military history. Luke's willingness to take on the most dangerous missions, combined with his remarkable success in destroying enemy balloons and aircraft, earned him the highest honors and a place among the great heroes of the war. Luke's legacy continues to inspire generations of aviators and military personnel. His story serves as a powerful reminder of the courage and determination required to succeed in the face of overwhelming odds. As we remember the heroes of World War I, Frank Luke's name will forever stand out as a symbol of American valor and a testament to the extraordinary impact that one individual can have on history. Thank you for watching our video on the heroic story of Frank Luke. If you found this content inspiring and want to learn more about other World War I heroes, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to continue bringing you stories of courage, valor, and the incredible individuals who shaped history. Don't hesitate to leave a comment below with your thoughts or suggestions for future videos. Until next time, keep exploring history and discovering the remarkable stories of those who made a difference.